Welcome back, everyone, to Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Where we had left off, basically Amy was like, I should go check on the computer. She said she thought it took a hit for her. So I feel like the idea is that, as soon as it started to feel that the shadow person was, taking over her consciousness, it yanked her out. System overload. Error has occurred. The system was overloaded by unknown entity. I'm really curious, actually, now if there's, a branch in the narrative of the game where if you didn't get caught there... But the way the desks were set up in that room, it kind of felt like there was nowhere to get through them, so I feel like you were supposed to get caught. Partial loss of the user's memory might have occurred. Skill set list corrupted. Collect echoes and dreams to reacquire the lost skill set. Losing memories and regaining memories, that's really interesting. I don't know what the losing and gaining skill set will mean exactly. Avoid coming in contact with unknown entity. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Subsequent encounters might lead to a complete system failure. Sidereal plexus is the... Okay, that's really cool that's who, the computer, the operating system or whatever is. I wish I could have read more of what was on that screen there. Complete your objectives during a dream to collect echoes. Spend echoes to level up skills and research items. Use the I button to show or hide locked elements. I feel like that is also the flashlight button. Now I'm not certain. Swap between skills and items with R. Researching previously discovered items allows you to summon them in your dreams. Okay, it threw a lot at me there. Showing unavailable elements. Oh, okay, so these are things that you need to invest in other stuff first. So requires integrity, requires desperate pride. Okay, so I have 90 echoes. Focus. Okay, from 1 up to 3 determines how much influence on the dream world you can force with your imagination. And so these are the skills that I could be losing. That's really interesting. Being able to carry more items is huge. Instantly, I feel like that probably opens up possibilities within the dreams. Maybe you're meant to revisit dreams numerous times. That could be. That's really interesting if so. Alright, those first two things are cheap. So obviously you're kind of meant to be able to grab those two up easily. Everything else costs over 100 items. So a cost of 10, I'll bring down the cost of imagining, or I'll just unlock the ability to imagine it in dreams where I haven't found it. That's my assumption. A human bone research, you can now imagine it at any point in a dream. Yeah, okay, so that did work how I thought it would. That's all really interesting. I'm so curious about how it shapes or changes the dreams themselves, or what's available to see or do in the dreams. There, that should do it for now. If I understand this correctly, this thing should help me in the world of dreams. Perhaps with time, I can make it work even better. Anyway, time to find something to do for today. So, first I'm going to read the dream journal. Yeah, so, I'm going to be reading more of Amy's. Yeah, it's Amy's journal, not Thomas's. Tonight I was in a weird hotel. I found a blue cube that said it's your brother's dream. I gained and remained lucid this time without waking up. I explored the area and spoke with someone on the phone. Their voice was rather delicate and melodic, but at the same time it sounded cold and somehow unnatural. That person told me that they will help me find Thomas, that they actually knew him, and all I had to do was release the voice's owner from being locked up somewhere. Now that I write it down, it sounds even more suspicious than it did back then. And even back then I had my doubts. For now, I decided to play along. The voice from the phone taught me how to imagine items inside the dream. A handy trick that might be useful. As I located where the voice was locked, hotel room 387, a monster appeared. Not like any other monster I've ever encountered in my nightmares. It was terrifying. It felt like it wasn't a part of that dream, if it makes any sense. Like, if it came from outside. It caught me before I was able to run away, and I felt it pierce into my mind and soul. I thought I was done for. Miraculously, I woke up unharmed, but something tells me I might not be so lucky next time. And you don't want to make mention of the fact that your neighbor said you screamed like a skinned piglet? I just thought there was like a chance that would have changed. I don't know exactly how or anything, but I thought maybe it would be worth inspecting. I don't imagine there being really a reason to go make coffee, but because that was how the previous day started, I figure I might as well go do it. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought there would be a little bit more of a reason. I love coffee. Okay, but I don't think there was really any real reason to have done that. I'm keeping an eye on that clock. I feel like one day, we'll wake up and it'll be doing freaky clock stuff like the train station, and that'll inform that, we're in a dream. So the dream journal. My dream journal is a mess. I admit. I just gained echoes or whatever they were called. Is a dream. Is a mess, I admit. I stopped writing anything here because it felt pointless. But now, I don't know what else to do. So this time, I'll try to put into words what's been in my head for a while. I've always wanted to experience a lucid dream. A dream where you can be anyone and do anything. I imagine myself as a superhero, flying around, saving people, fighting the bad guys. Childish, I know, but what's wrong with that? Not that it ever mattered. Despite reading a book or two, I never managed to get even remotely close to the lucid state. Not without immediately waking up. Until recently, that is. Not sure why or how, but it finally happened. I was dreaming, and I knew it. But something went wrong, and I ended up having a terrible nightmare. Instead of changing the dream to my liking, I became stuck in the creation of my own imagination. A weird, unfamiliar place, partially looking like a hotel of sorts, partially a weird mixture of rooms with no rhyme or reason. There was also that lighthouse, the place where I was told to go to, with a glowing gem I found. That gem felt like it was not a complete accident, more like it was placed in my path, like it was gifted to me by someone, and it led me out of that nightmare. So he's very much describing the first Deep Sleep game, and those crystals are kind of an overarching thing across the series. I can't remember how much they play into Don't Escape, but definitely in Deep Sleep they are. And I think they get explained with larger detail in Don't Escape 4. Before I woke up, I encountered monsters that wanted to hurt me. I don't think they were a part of my dream. It felt like they came from the outside, from the depths. The nightmare didn't fade away like I thought it would. I couldn't stop thinking about it. What if it was real? I became obsessed with it. I don't know why. Maybe I just wanted to prove myself wrong. So very much matching the sentiments that Thomas had, that he describes as you're playing those games. I tried talking about the whole thing with my sis. It didn't go well, to put it lightly. But we've been through worse quarrels, and I'm sure we'll both get over it fast. Meanwhile, I have to act, because I feel like I'm going crazy, like she suggested. I need to go back there and see for myself. I just have to know. What if there's a whole world out there? But how do I get back? It's not that I didn't make any attempts, but it doesn't work. I have to keep trying. Maybe tonight I'll get lucky? I wish I could turn back time and have been more understanding, more open-minded. But look at me now, keeping my own dream journal. The twist of fate. I'm going to watch TV, I think. There's nothing wrong with being lazy from time to time. Who knows? You might watch something inspiring. Next dream, start with one extra item from your researched items list. No. Okay, I thought it would be things that add to the lore pile, but that seems like it's going to play out on its own. Nothing there is indicating that there's a new message, but I figure I'll check it. Nothing. The bike. Sometimes the best thing you can do is breathe some fresh air. You won't find much of it in the city, but cycling a bit further could be healthy. In your next dream, max health. +5 max health. Quite a lot, actually. If I just click on the door itself, groceries, maybe a visit to a coffee shop, things that make you more rooted in reality could help your focus more later on. Do you want to spend the day in the city for extra max focus? It's hard to know what benefits I kind of specifically would need to bring into the dream with me. I think extra health, I hope or plan to just be cautious. I don't know how much fighting I'm going to have to do. An extra item, I don't really have many items yet, so I don't see a ton of use there. Your brother gathered a huge collection of books about dreams and added his own notes. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just pile on the echoes. I feel like there were a ton of things that I could immediately spend that on that would be beneficial in any dream space I head to. So, I really like the sound of that. Sleep control assistant software. I wonder if the version number matters in any way. So, Eagle Eye. Gain extra focus, which this also max from 3 to 5. And this is just adding 1. But examine an enemy in combat to get detailed information of their attacks. That does sound really useful. Swap timelines. Upon being defeated, instead of waking up, you can rewind time and try again. Huge. That probably seems like the most useful. Dream Runner running speed is increased. Interesting. And earn more echoes in dreams. For a cost of 300 though, that's quite a lot. So, swap timelines to get a second chance. Huge. Examining enemies, I feel like will also help with kind of staying alive. And then since I can afford it, I think, better running speed. Why not? I guess I could have spent 500 though. That's so costly. I'll stay alive in these other ways that kind of span multiple dreams. This will just let me sit, right? No, okay, well that's not what I expected, but I enjoy it immensely. Can I go out on the balcony at night? I kind of just want to see the nighttime cityscape. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping to see. That's just awesome. Beautiful, really. Cool, man. That's just a great detail. Oh, you can see some of the city through the window there. All right. That's enough mucking around in Thomas's business during the daytime here. I think we're ready to do a little navigating. So we have one new location. It seems like I could choose to revisit these, but I don't see any reason to do so yet. The hotel's west wing. Oh, so we're just going deeper into the hotel. This hotel stretches on, and there's someone trapped somewhere within these endless hallways. Someone that needs my help. Can I trust them? I mean, yeah, let's just go to the next stage. I don't know if I could have gone back to the first one and then access the West Wing from within that, or how exactly any of that would work. It's empty this time. Framed picture, blurry, can't make it out. The dog painting. The painting looks somewhat familiar. That appears in at least 3 out of the 4 Don't Escape game, no, I think it's in Deep Sleep and Don't Escape. It appears all the time, and it always says that same thing. A desk with a typewriter. I can't use it. It's missing an ink ribbon. Do you want to pick up a nailed plank? Yeah, that sounds real good for bashing the hell out of some enemies. Costs 2 to bring that back, but now I have a decent amount of focus. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this immediately. I don't know when, how, or if at all, if you'll be able to regain focus. But in case that kind of just happens, then, missing one leaves that available. But potentially, if at all, it would just be regained by, drinking, a medicine. But in case it's you have a moment of inspiration and you gain it automatically, then, Okay. What will be behind this? Something horrible? I was prepared for a dead body or something. Nothing so dramatic. think we can safely move on. I use the word safely quite loosely. Oh, Christ. What the hell is that? Another monster? It seems like it didn't notice me yet. That woman appears in the lighthouse in a painting of the first game. It seems like it didn't notice me yet. Monsters won't spot you until you get close. Some have sharper senses, and some will react to your flashlight. The game doesn't seem to indicate, like, where it's looking. It doesn't have, like, that stealth game field of view thing going on. So probably I'll just try and avoid it, I think. Oh, but it's showing me kind of the path it's walking. A can of meat. Do you want to pick it up? Bites 4 out of 4. Okay, now I'm going to run back up the stairs again. How do I examine a very dubious looking can of meat? Meat! All you can meat. Okay. I could pull the tab. Yuck, it smells disgusting. This might actually be dog food, but they forgot to mention it. Okay, well, I don't think I want that. I assume it would heal me if I consumed it, but I will avoid doing so. I wonder if I could use it, like, on the dog painting. Is that such a crazy theory? Do you want to pick up a nailed plank? Yes. Converting the rest to echoes. Okay, cool. So there is, like, a reason to pick up something, like, it's not exclusively about the way that you, like, lose out on stuff. That's really cool. So you playing it a little riskier with the limited resources actually has, like, a reason. Okay, I had to try. I had to know. It seemed a little absurd. I think I'm curious to, like, fight this thing, but I see no real reason to, so I think I will avoid it. It's this guy again, and yeah, he does definitely just have yellow eyes. Porter, hey, what are you doing slacking about? Excuse me? You heard me. Look at all these bags. Our guests await their luggage. Get to work. I think you've got the wrong idea, mister. I don't work here. First of all, it's Senior Chief Porter to you, miss. And secondly, I'm sure you won't be working here anymore if you keep that attitude. Okay, what do you want me to do exactly? This is a funny side of Dreams that the original games never played with. Running into random people who aren't shadow monsters or hiding in the walls or whatever. But to just be tossed into a scenario where it's like, this is what you have to do and this is how things are. And you're like, yes, of course I'm a bag clerk. That's what I've always been. That's what what I love to do. I'm desperate. I can't afford to lose this job. Like, that urgency and suddenness and, like, just off kilter side of things, it was never really came up, so I actually immediately gel with the idea of playing with that here. Just assume I'm new here. Great. Untrained greenhorn. Those bags here on the benches should be delivered to their owners. Each of them occupies a room on a different floor. And do you expect me to carry all those bags around? Easy there. Your job is to load up the carts. Put each bag into one that goes to the right floor. Okay, how am I supposed to know which bag goes to which floor? You've got to be kidding me. Didn't you get a list? Or did you lose it somewhere? Either way, it's not my problem. I guess I'll have to look for that list. The map wall display. Do you want to pick up a map? Yeah, great, sure. I'll just take that. Okay, it marks where the monster is. Marks where the porter is. Okay, great. that's quick access there. What's he gonna say if I just start ringing this bell? Who are you trying to summon? I'm not letting you see the manager. I'm the only one on this shift, so you can give up ringing. Please stop that. I'm right here, miss. I'm the only, okay. So I was hoping I could just, mess with him. You again. What do you want? Where will I find this list? You mentioned it. Would you explain how to sort the bags? Where can I find it? None of my business. That's not very helpful. Listen, miss. At some point in this job, you've learned that if something's not a part of your duty, you just don't care. Otherwise, I would have to run this whole damn hotel by myself. Just look around. It's got to be somewhere. And for St. Julian's sake, I can't explain it in much simpler words. Just put the bags on the benches into the carts, sort them depending on which floor they should go to, just consult the note you should have been given, or go find it if you've misplaced it. And then, once it's done, come back to me. I assumed he wouldn't add new information, but I kind of just wanted to, I don't know, rile him up. So probably I couldn't have gone through those doors in the previous version of the hotel, the previous wing of the hotel. Oh, hey, the deer head and the Armor Games logo. Very cute. But the deer ornament totally comes up in the second game, I want to say. Not 100% certain on that. Both swords are just hanging, are just wall hanging props, but the shield looks useful. Ah, well then take it. It's been held in place by some screws. Oh. Being able to imagine the screwdriver feels immediately very, very useful. Cold night outside. You see something in the fire, a metal box of some kind. I don't think I want to randomly grab it, but let's see what kind of damage it does. Just one. But we gained the echoes, and really that's not a ton of damage. But that's one of those interesting things where it's like, okay, if you went and did, was it the bike ride or the groceries where you gain the extra integrity? Yeah, integrity. Then, like, that would open up possibilities in so many... cool. Like, if there's points in this where there is no way to put out that fire and you have to take that damage, then there could become a point in this where I encounter something that you have to force your way through and you need the extra health. So interesting. List of bags. Okay, I don't know why the hell that was in the fire, but great. Glad to have it. And immediately having that extra inventory space. The game kind of set it up in a way where that was an immediate thing that it made sense. Like, yes, you should probably definitely buy this. It would be silly not to spend your echoes on that. But, like, you would have to start making trade-offs. Oh, my God. Is this game... I was already in love with it. But is this game potentially, like, a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10? Like, I already was so invested. Now I'm like, oh, now I straight up, I'm so deep into it. That's what I meant to do. A list of several different bags with vague descriptions of which room they belong to. I guess the real test is going to be how much do you need to revisit different areas and how much of that is optional versus required. Like how that all comes together will really determine my eventual end assessment of the game. But so far so good. A hiker is in a room right below the owner of a very worn backpack. A sportsman is on the first floor. Okay, so like that's kind of how I expected it to be given, is in more of like a not riddle sort of sense, a little bit of puzzle, a little bit of a riddle. I'm having issues going through doors on occasion. Oh, nice. Put that somewhere easily accessible. That's very, very kind of the game. A good foresight from the dev. Okay, so this musical, like a traveler, cute little bag, maybe like a gym bag. These two are the ones I'm least certain. If I inspect it, does it tell me about it? Not really. Okay. A sportsman. A hiker is in the room below the owner of a worn backpack. So are we calling this... Oh, this is one. So the hiker is below the worn backpack. Let's read about the musician, maybe. The owner of a worn backpack is in the room that is in the upper half of the hotel. A person traveling without any luggage is on the second floor. So the second floor is going to be empty. A musician is in a room on an odd-numbered floor. Wait, but there are 5. And there's 5... Oh, so this would be the non-luggage, right? Like, you just have a purse, right? So that would be the second floor. I feel like that's a reasonable way to think of that. Musician is on an odd number. Okay. Hiker below the worn backpack. We know the backpack is in the upper half, which might include number 3. And a sportsman is on the first floor, which I think is, like, this seems like a gym bag to me. So I think that's going on the first floor. And so the musician, I think, has to be on number 3. And the worn hiker below the worn backpack. Worn backpack is in the upper half. So I think that would mean 5 and 4. I think that makes sense. I feel good about the logic behind that. Are you satisfied with that? Do I need to confirm with you? I completed the task. Hey, could you... It's not you, it's Senior Chief Porter, miss. You done with your work? I was hoping you'd tell me that. No, this doesn't seem right. What? Why? What's wrong? The bags are at least one is misplaced. Okay, which one? I'm not going to do your job for you, miss. So you know how to place them, you're just not telling me. That is correct. Why do you hate me? It's why do you hate me, Senior Chief Porter, sir? Whatever. Okay. Is the no luggage thing mean the person traveling without any luggage? Like, does that mean I'm just supposed to leave that? That seems unlikely to me. But I'm going to give that a try. I feel like that's not what he's looking for. Nope, doesn't seem right. Alright, so that's... Am I wrong about which one of these is the hiking backpack and which one of these is the worn? Like, that one looks worn to me, really worn. The hiker is in a room right below... Yeah, 5 forward, like it's below, right? Hiker is below the very worn backpack. Sportsman is on the first floor. The owner of a very worn backpack is in the upper half. The person traveling without luggage is on the second. Musician is in an odd number. That could mean that the musician goes up to 5 and the other 2 get slid down. That's like the only other way I'm thinking that this could go together. And that's such a tiny little difference. And not a lot. There's not a backside to this, right? Okay. And didn't really give you a lot to go off of with that. The upper half thing made me think, it would be... If this isn't it, then I'm truly stumped, I think. Okay. Can you get on with it? Oh, shit. Am I wrong about what the sporty thing is? Oh yeah, I can skip all this. So I'm done with you, man. This one is that one's the most worn. I feel certain that that's the case. So, that 100% reads as a hiker backpack and a worn backpack to me. But I guess I have to try that arrangement. It seems very much not likely to me. But I have to try it. Yeah, also wrong. You're really busting my chops here, man. Oh, there is just a door off to the side here. I'm not doing the luggage thing. Not right now. Maybe I'll come back to it, but like... Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, wait. Alright, just leave. Let's get out of here. I was just thinking, like, do I need to be picking up luggage from that, like, pile over there? Like, is somehow this list incorrect, or am I, like, missing something? I have no idea. But I'm spending too much time on that. Lost and found room note. Day 1. I couldn't be happier to finally reach my room. The trip took way longer than I anticipated. I didn't expect a 3-hour delay just because someone went missing on the train. I mean, it sounds a little serious. Stupid if you ask me. It's not like they jumped through the window. Keeping everyone locked inside for such a long time was scandalous. Good thing my meeting with the publisher is planned for tomorrow. What I need right now is a few solid hours of sleep. Tomorrow is a big day. Day 2. My publisher delayed our meeting. I'll be stuck here for a few days more. I got the information 2 hours prior to our appointment. Great. Just great. I guess I have some extra time to prepare. Day 3. The hotel should really consider hiring nicer staff. Everyone just shrugged me off when I said I heard weird noises last night. I didn't make it up. All those sounds kept me awake for half the night. At some point, I think I even heard the knob turning. It's stressing me out. I need to calm down for the meeting. I can't go there all shaken or yawning every couple minutes. Day 4. There's something really wrong with this hotel. I got lost in the corridors, as if the layout changed over the night. I don't feel safer in any room anymore. Someone tries to get inside every now and then. It drives me crazy. To make things worse, I can't find a way to the receptionist desk. I don't know what to do. It's like a nightmare from which I can't wake up. Day 5. I'm almost out of food. If not for the room where I found some snacks and coffee, I would probably be starving right now. That person who disappeared on the train. I'm starting to believe the whole story. I just want to go back home. Did Thomas disappear on a train? I don't think he really disappeared. We don't really know. The paintings, they're watching me. My every move. No matter where I go. I tore one of them. I couldn't stand it anymore. Only for it to be fixed the moment I returned to the same corridor a while later. The people in those paintings. It's like they're mocking me. I'll show them. I'll burn the whole damn place to the ground. Jeez. That person is spiraling. You know, what's the Stephen King 1408? I have such fond memories of that as being like great horror from when I was like a teenager, and I watched it again not too long ago, and I was like, yeah, it's like fine. There's some really effective elements to it, but I don't know if it held up as well as it did in my mind. Coffee pot, take a short break for some focus. You can only do this once, so so I can't imagine. I don't have the means to imagine healing first aid stuff because I haven't actually found that here yet. But cool, very, very useful. Nailed planks. Oh, so this is different from what I had from the single nailed plank. So I can like barricade a door maybe? Oh, and here's a first aid thing. 4 out of 4, yeah. Now I've maxed out my inventory though, right? Oh, not even. Oh, these are different. These are different than the medicine. Alright, still not fully maxed out then. Let's get that flashlight going. Don't like the lighting in this room one bit. TV set's got like a bit of a shimmer to it. Doesn't work. Oh, that's maybe just the flashlight reflecting off the screen. That's very cool. Wardrobe. Empty bucket. I have the space, so sure. I'll probably have to start dropping things soon. Let's consult that map. Okay, so these things are connected. The green rooms. I'm curious. Oh, maybe it's because they're literally just green walls. Like, is it as direct as that? Yeah, not gonna go through a brick wall anytime soon. Don't think I can human bone my way through that. Is this just like a general skeleton key? Okay. It is lost though, so I don't know if this was where it had to be used, whether there'd be options. Oh. Yeah, I do want that. What am I willing to sacrifice? Oh, I used up the key. Yeah, put it in me. Put it in my backpack. I wonder if the game would have said you can't, you don't have space for this. Yeah, inventory is full. No. I will leave that alone. Just some cleaning solution, nothing here I need. Just some cans, smells like paint. I am bracing myself for rooms to be different, like the layout to be changing, like the person said in their note. So far, not seeing anything like that. Obviously, that concept is very labyrinthine, so it would, make sense for this game. A briefcase. A wrench. Interesting. Some sort of valve or pipe that'll be needed for, I'm sure. Screwdriver, you know, I want to go pick up that shield later, if I can. If I ever find myself with the space for it again. Ooh. What, like, I don't think you can screwdriver boards off of a thing. You can't read the room numbers. Oh, God. There's like a body floating in there. That's freaky as hell. I don't know if I want to go through the big hole in the fence. Maybe through this hole in this fence. Wow, this hole is big enough to drop something through it. I won't be able to get through without cutting myself on sharp wire edges. There has to be a better way to get through. I was curious if you would have the option to, like, force yourself through. What about this side, then? What could you drop through? What would be worth dropping? This thing gonna jump after me? What's that noise? Oh, shit. Okay, something's coming. There's something in the water. I have to get out of here. Okay. Bail, 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 bail. Run, run better, please. Okay. So you can try and lure something away. The can of meat. That should buy me some time. Probably not too long though. Okay. Get in there. Get moving as fast as you can. Faster, faster, Amy. Yeah, take the key. Grab it, grab it, grab. Double click to run. Run better. The ripples in the water and everything are very, very cool. had a tiny moment of opportunity to admire. I don't actually want to go through there. Please don't go through there. Okay, good. Could I have made it to here before? I think I could have, before the fireplace where I grabbed the list out of. I absolutely think I could have. So there was a way. There was a way to eventually access that without hurting yourself. Oh, I should put the flashlight away. Shit. Just trying to avoid the monster. Oh, God. Okay, what am I... I'm kind of, like, stuck here. I can't really, like, move. I'll point the flashlight at this wall. Oh. No. Leave. Why am I struggling so much with the doors? God damn it. You kind of have to, like, double-click them, but it's, like, you have to be very precise. You're not, like... So I really hope that I can kill this thing with what I have. Bleed 1. This thing does quite a bit of damage. I can only handle 4 hits. I don't know how much damage it'll do. It can take a lot of damage. 8. So if I manage to hit it 4 times and apply bleed. Oh, so I'll do 1 damage and apply bleed, right? It'll attack me the next turn. I wish I had that shield. Let's try, though. 2. Oh, shit. Okay. I can heal. I have to. I basically have to. So I'm going to be flying through painkillers a bit, I think, to make it through this fight. Because I'll be able to do that 2 more times. This... Oh. Is that just telling me, like, it'll be a death blow or something? Like... Or maybe this thing will just die in that amount of time? Okay, good. That was a bit much. Didn't want to have to do that, but... This game's gnarly, man. In, like, the best, coolest possible ways. Do you want to pick up a lump of coal? Yes, I do. I don't know precisely what I'll be doing with that, but... Okay, so, open furnace hatch. There's something inside, very hot. Alright, here's where we'll use our bucket. Oh, it's just a wrench anyways? Well, I don't know, what else are we going to use this for? I don't know. Ah. Discard. Is it just gone? Or will it put it on the ground? Lost. I feel like that means it's gone. But I can't imagine it, actually. So that is just gone. That's interesting to me. Yeah. There was that other one that had durability 1. Not that we've really seen anywhere to use the wrench. Oh wait, there is the monster out here. I don't know what good the elevator will be. I can call the elevator. I guess we try it then, right? Now things are getting a little, the map is feeling quite large. Oh shit. Very dark. Is that another bricked up door? Barricaded. Only the one option. Oh, damn. Maybe I feel like I'm kind of committed. Like, I don't think I can... Skip doesn't really feel like what I want. 387. That's the door I saw last time. Hello? Nobody's answering. And it's locked. Great. I don't know what I expected. Amelia? Is that you? Yes! Are you the one who I spoke to on the phone? Please, help me. Release me from here. Hang on, I'll try opening this door. Damn. Should I even trust them? I don't think I have any other leads to my brother. Like, we have the key, and I think the key would probably be what we need. We didn't resolve that. I'm not doing it yet. Now I know where to go. It's not that hard to get to. I think I want to go try and grab that shield. I don't really know what I would need the coal for. Can I kill the porter? Is that the solution? Have I been overlooking that possibility? Oh, the nailed planks are a shield. That's interesting. I'm going to... No room left. Oh, I broke it. I did break that fully. Okay, but this... The screwdriver could be used as a weapon, so I'm guessing this could be as well. I think I don't need the bone. Oh, you know what? I never did an examine on it. Human arm bone. Hard yet disgusting. Yeah, so the description is the same. I think I'll discard that in favor of adding the nailed plank. Because that was a very effective weapon. So I'm going to add both of those. And then chug some coffee. Regain that focus that I'm missing there. Open up a few possibilities, I guess. Excellent. I won't use the painkillers until, like, they're needed. Oh, shit. Okay, so the monster came back. But is it facing the other way now? Yeah, it is. So it always kind of comes up behind you. At least it didn't block my path, but it still spooked me. Not stall this. I don't know what you want from me, man. I swear I nailed that note. I don't understand. Oh yeah, that fire's still burning, so it's I doubt there's anything more in there though, I guess. I could ditch the map. I might ditch the map. Like, that I think was bricked up. I kind of can't remember now, but getting back down there is easy. I don't expect to get lost. I can't discard it. Well then. Okay, maybe I tried solve this one more time, and then that will free up my inventory a little bit. Oh, you can examine them. So a sports bag, a small bag, a violin case, a hiker's backpack, a worn backpack. So this is just like wrong then. The hiker is right below very worn backpack. Done. The sportsman is on the first floor. Done. The owner of a very worn backpack is in the room that is in the upper half of the hotel. Done. A person traveling without any luggage is on the second floor. Done. Because we're saying that this is not luggage, right? It's a small bag. And where's the sportsman? First floor, done. The musician is on an odd number floor, done. The only thing I can switch is the thing that I had switched previously, which is that I move this up to the top and I slide these down. But that didn't matter last time. I assume it won't matter this time. So I'm just kind of confused. I mean, okay. So if they're counting the small bag as luggage, then that'll be 0. And now I didn't try that with this combination, with the musician at the top. I hadn't tried that. So this is possibly it. Skipping through all this. Yes, get out of here, come on. I just, the assumption was that had to be on there. I even tried to, but yeah. Fair enough. Everything seems to be in order. You've done. Passably. Wow. You're a true team-building expert, aren't you, Sir Senior Chief Porter? But there's one extra bag left on one of the benches. Is there? Yes. It would appear there is. Let me see. Are you just going to go give that a quick... oh my god, what just happened to him? Did he just, deteriorate or something? It's labeled Amelia. What? That's my name. Well... in that case, it must be your bag. It's freaking me out. I got a chill. His face rotted or something, didn't it? It looks fine there. But listen here, miss. It's labeled with your name, and it is left in the middle of my lobby. It must be yours. The alternative would mean it is lost luggage, and I'm not in the mood to go through all the paperwork for that. Oh, that was a simple looking down. Okay, you are the employee of the month, Sir Senior Chief Porter. Actually, 8 months consecutively, miss. Okay, so if we go through it then... Dang. Okay, discard the list. Do not need. We're done with you. Discard the coal? I feel like I don't need that either. I guess I'm not grabbing that shield as much as I wanted it. Well... what I could do is go check out, use the screwdriver on it, just to confirm, basically. Hustle up. Okay. Inventory's full. At least I got the points for it. I have a shield that can hurt things back, so I feel like that is better. I don't know why I would need coal. I'm tempted to hang on to it. I already have... I have a means of defense, so I'm a little bit tempted to stick with what I've got. Hello? Yeah, that's not coming back, I don't think. Oh, wait. Yeah, ignoring you. Don't want to deal with that. I just need to go kind of look around to double check, oh, shit. Ah, damn. Okay. Whoa. I feel like that doesn't normally creep in on me in these battles, does it? I really didn't want to be doing this. Slow. That's okay. Hasten all enemies. Jesus, I don't like that. Not one bit. So, I'll hit this first to slow him, buy a bit of time. Hit with this to apply a bit of bleed. And he won't attack till the next cycle, so I might as well do that now. Damn. Didn't want to have to deal with that. Yeah, I guess I'll pick up the bone. I mostly just wanted to go back to see if... I don't think there was anywhere back here that needed a key. We kind of had free access to, everything, so it seems not necessary. Well, I sure did waste my good items, I think. And I don't know if I should be spending all my focus trying to bring that sort of stuff back. Can I imagine things into existence mid-fight? That's kind of an interesting question. I think it almost seems like I have to do this fight now going back this way. I kind of do, don't I? Alright, that's too bad. Too bad. I'm also realizing I don't have a ton of ways to fight anymore. So, I will... That's locked? I don't understand like what that necessarily means here. I don't really want to hasten. He's not going to attack that turn. But if I do this, I'll slow him. So, like, that's kind of creating a little bit of a... Okay. I will block now, then. So I still took damage. And did he take some damage back? I think he did. That didn't go so hot. I'm getting a little roughed up. Much more so than I was hoping. Well, now I definitely am going to go grab that shield. And I guess I try and maybe replenish a plank with a nail in it. It's taking me more time for all this backtracking than I was prepared for. But I do think that gaining the classic the achievement is find a fancy shield. Actually, you know what? I didn't try and interact with the swords after the fact. No, nothing there. That's fine. I think it'll be worth it to have gained that key as long as I can find the right... Oh, maybe I need that key. Maybe the silver key is like the extra key. Yeah, I don't really have a weapon right now. So yeah, I think I'm replenishing planks. I don't think I'll have another need for the meat. At least I expect not, hope not. Oh, I didn't inspect these remains. Probably just a bone, right? Yes. I did still have a bone? Oh, I just had space. Right, because this was... Oh no, I regenerated the wrong thing. Well, that might have been a waste of focus. Hopefully I don't have to do much more fighting. Shit. Alright. Re-looking for locked room potential. More of these rooms are colored in than they were before. That is intriguing to me. I like how you like pull the flashlight out. Like, let me get a better look at that. Yeah, you actually put it away and pull it out, and like the light points at the ground rather than just having it suddenly appear in your hand. This was kind of the storage closet. Oh, which actually now that I'm back, a metal pipe. 4 of 4. Probably I don't need the bone. I'm guessing the pipe will be a significantly better weapon, so let's commit to that. I don't know if I ever revisit these dreams. Will whatever I had on me at the time matter? Will that come back? Like, is it worth my time to be going back and reclaiming these things? I'm mostly just concerned that the person I'm like trying to help is going to attack me the second I like open that door. That's like entirely what I'm trying to prepare myself for. It seems likely. So I'm just getting out ahead of that possibility. It's my goal. I do think there's one enemy walking around in front of the elevator that I've avoided thus far. Yeah. Let's put that away. Was that locked? This is the like pipes area. Yeah, there's no reason to be back here. Oh, let's just consult the map. Yes. Oh, that's like the boiler room, which definitely didn't have... So what good is this extra key? What am I missing? I don't think I'm gonna go re-explore like every single part of this level for the sake of that. There's got to be a reason to have both keys. So like, I swear I looked at every door that wasn't boarded up. Like so, that one's not happening. Wait, if this is locked, then where did I... this is like the 378 or whatever, right? Flat silver key? Just because the handle isn't... It fits in the lock, but it doesn't turn fully. Is there something I'm missing? Well, using the flat golden key then? This is peculiar. That's... What could I possibly need to do? Is that like a wire? Is it connected to something? That doesn't seem to make a ton of sense. Oh, do these combine to become one key? Okay, the small pins and the silver key fit perfectly. Oh, I should have examined it, and it probably would have, made that more clear. Okay, great. So I had to do all of that, I guess, then. I unlocked it. I'm gaining lots of echo. And like that, hello? Anyone here? Cracks in the wall. Well, let's explore first. You already have it, so I'll just gain the echoes, right? I'll take the echoes. I'm hoping I'm like fortified. It's surprising I couldn't create a secondary stack of the pipe. Like, I have the inventory space, so I'm just a little bit surprised that wasn't an option. Definitely I'm gonna have to fight though, right? A little bit of coffee to regain focus, right? If I consume a sip of that, two back. Okay. Knowing that now, the nailed plank is definitely needed. Let's drink some more of this and try and stockpile things. Did I get lucky? Oh, so I could have gained back more? That makes me feel like I wasted it then. More of a nailed plank. More to the painkillers. That actually seems like an immediate good use. Oh, lucky as in it didn't use it all up. So, I feel like I have quite a lot all of a sudden. Let's regenerate some painkillers. We'll leave it at that. Now I feel like really stockpiled. This feels good. Seriously big cracks. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to waste something. I'm gonna have to waste durability on the pipe, aren't I? Can't squeeze through still. Crap. So I shouldn't have taken the echoes for that, probably. Nuts. Oh, I'm gonna burn through the whole thing. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to try that first. What the hell? We're in like an Egyptian area all of a sudden? I can't reach that from here. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on the other side of all the rubble. Cool music, really cool. I don't know if Script Welder does his own music. I genuinely don't know. Oh, cool. Anubis is the best, man. I've loved him ever since Mummy's Alive. Oh, pile of bones. I do have the inventory space. Hook me up, man. 2 out of 4. We're rolling in it. Rich. And a mobile phone? Last sent text message. 96, so this year, February 15th. I don't know how I got here. Can anyone track my signal? It's some sort of a tomb. I dropped my camera somewhere. It should still be transmitting, so maybe you can receive it. Send help. I think I'm not alone here. Freaky. Can't interact with any of the buttons or anything. Alright, keep an eye out for a camera, I guess. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I don't know if I should have explored more carefully than that. Shadow people. Like, is it showing that they've been around for like all of history? Stone panel. So, oh wait. So there's definitely an order. Psst, over here. What the hell? Adder with the little hat. Hey there. You seem lost. Who are you? Me? Oh, just a friendly adder. What? Okay. I guess I should get used to this. So, anyway, I've seen you struggle with that thing over there. That thing? Yeah, a bit puzzling, but I'll manage. You sure about that, lady? 'Cause, you know, I could help you. I happen to know how things work around here, so maybe you'd like a hint. Sure, why not? What's the hint? Not so fast. Things like that have a price. Really? And how much would that hint cost me? Just one bite, and some of your blood on top of it. What? You want my blood? Adders don't drink blood. Well, this one does. Come on, lady. Just one sip. You'll be fine. What about your venom? Oh, don't worry. I'm not venomous. Maybe a bit. But don't worry. There will be no venom. I don't want to spoil the delicious blood, now do I? I don't know. Listen, lady, do you want my help or not? One bite, and the hint is all yours. No, thank you. Oh, okay, suit yourself then, but don't come crying later. On second thought, don't come crying. Tears are almost as tasty as blood. Do come crying. Anyway, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting. Well, I could cry for you a little bit if you know you'll enjoy that more so than drinking my blood, please. Okay, I is for the Ankh. Is that what that is? Is 3? Oh, he's in a hole. I was thinking that didn't look very snake-like there. A stone is blocking the door, like on the other side. But this room might have everything else. Oh, the beetle on the floor here is 5. Beetle is 5. Anubis or people or something is 2. And so I'm only missing 1. Oh, shit. But 1 is like the sun or something, or the eagle man. Okay. I think I got everything I need. 3 was the Ankh. Okay. So beetle was for sure 5. Oh, wait, shit. Alright, so it's the order. It's the order, of course. I was thinking you had to change them to be like that. Change this one to be the beetle, but no. Actually, that makes it a little harder. Did I remember it fully enough? I don't know if I did. That sounded like it did something. All right, sick. I was kind of guessing on the 2 like humanoid ones. I couldn't remember the order of them. The adder doesn't want to say anything to me. He doesn't want to eat some humble pie after being shown up like that. Alright, the sarcophagus is kind of all that's left. Can you climb inside of it? Oh, damn. Freedom, at last. This is who I've been trying to help. What are you? I'm the one you spoke with before. I guided you here so you could set me free. You've got, cat ears. Are you some sort of cat person? Excuse me? A cat person? How dare you? Forgive me. I didn't mean to... Whoa. Cool. I'm a sphinx, the bringer of light, the guardian of the sleeping. My name is Tutu. Your name is Tutu. That's not a very threatening name. Why would it be threatening, Amelia? Like I've said, I am the guardian of the sleeping, the bringer of light, the vanquisher of shadows. I am not the one to be scared of. I am the one to call for when scared. Okay, Walter White. Very cool. Now, Amelia, I believe we have a lot to discuss. Release the guardian from imprisonment. Yeah. Who locked you in here? I'm sorry, Amelia. At this time, I'm unable to tell you this. Why? I thought you trusted me. This goes beyond the matter of trust. Your grasp on this reality is strong, but not strong enough. You need to anchor yourself more before I can share everything with you. This sounds sketchy. All I can tell you now is that my imprisonment was tied to the fate of your brother, and this is also the reason why I want to help you. How did you call me from here? I spoke with you before, in that dark basement. We did speak indeed. Your memory serves you right. It is not always the case in the realm of dreams. But if you were locked in here for the whole time, how did you use a phone? I'm no expert, but I doubt sarcophagi are equipped with landlines. A phone? Amelia, you must understand, this place does not work like the one you come from. I sensed your presence and reached out to you. The way the dream reacted was shaped by your mind. It conjured a way for us to have a conversation that didn't break your perception of reality. Super cool. Love that. So, I dreamed it. Precisely. After all, it was a dream. Thank you for trusting me back then. I promise you will not regret it. So who are you exactly? I am Tutu, the guardian of the sleeping, the bringer of the light, the vanquisher. Yes, but what does it all mean? Are you even real? Asking questions about reality within the realm of dreams is as wise as trying to dry one's clothes underwater. There's no such thing as not real, not here, and while I do not have a physical form to speak of, I exist within a dream that is my reality. My neighbor's mowing their lawn, and I don't know if that's getting picked up. No straight answer, but yes and no, huh? Okay, but a sphinx? How did you come to be? Did my brother dream up a sphinx? Or was it me? I'm much older than that, Amelia. I've been around since the dawn of the human race. I've spawned to life by the collective assembly of multiple minds seeking help, looking for safety from the danger, from the demons. Demons. I believe you've met one of them already. You're very lucky to still be alive, Amelia. They are called the Shadow People. To the ancients, they were demons that lurked in their sleep. Today, hardly anyone remembers them. But they still exist, and I still persist too, out of necessity, and a need for a defender, a guardian, a counterweight to the demons. I want to ask you something about yourself. Are sphinxes evil? If you are a sphinx, how come you're not asking me riddles or threatening to kill me if I don't solve them? Really? This hurts my feelings, Amelia. This bad reputation was brought to sphinxes by the dwellers of the northern Mediterranean Sea. None of this nonsense was ever attributed to us where I come from. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Why do I feel like you have yet more potentially pointless questions? Just, sphinxes are usually depicted as creatures with a human head and 4 animal legs. That would hardly be practical, you have to admit. I guess you're right. Tell me more about yourself. Let's get to know each other. You're a guardian that fights shadow people. Indeed, my purpose is to help and keep from harm, and by doing so over the course of my life, I've gained a reputation of a protector. I do not wish to sound vainglorious, but people have even been putting my name to the altars of the temples they have erected for me. It feels like you were kind of a celebrity back then. One could say so, yes. And what happened? Why did it all stop? Civilizations come and go, so does the common knowledge. I've fallen into obscurity, perhaps, and my power's not what it used to be. But I still remain, and I still protect. Because that's what I am for. Are there more guardians like you? Somehow, I find it difficult to believe you would be the only one in the entire world. Rightfully so. There are many guardians. Some older, some younger, some more personal than others. And they take many forms. Mythical creatures, childhood toys, like the plush tiger. There's one rule, however. We remain secret. We do not reveal all this information to mortals. Wait, so why are you telling me all this? Special circumstances call for special actions. Something is coming. Something disquieting. Let's talk about something else. I don't want to hear about disquieting things. Who are the shadow people you mentioned? It is difficult to explain. Nobody really knows what they are or where they originated from. They are dangerous creatures that hunt for humans in their dreams. Hunt? In what way? If those are just dreams, Amelia? Did nothing that you have witnessed so far teach you anything? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound ignorant. Shadow people might live in the realm of sleep, but they desperately try to infiltrate the waking world to wreak havoc. Infiltrate? I'm sorry, I've never seen any shadow people walking around. You might have seen one, or heard about one, and you would not even know. They take over people's bodies. Some just by corrupting their hearts with evil and causing them to change. More powerful ones can completely replace a human mind. Either way, this is their goal, and they will do everything to achieve it. Sleeping is more dangerous than I've ever thought. It is usually not. The demons only hunt for vulnerable minds. Consciousness is detached from the sleeping bodies. Sometimes it happens during comas, much more often when lucid dreaming. So, as long as I don't know that I'm sleeping, as long as you do not know that you are sleeping, you are safe. Which is directly something that was written in a note that you assemble in, I want to say, deeper sleep. Like word for word. As soon as they attack, they will try to take over your sleeping body. But that is not even the worst part. It's not. While your body becomes a vessel for the demon, what is left of you in the dream is transformed. They will fill your heart with fear and set it on fire with anger. What is left is ashes and hatred and loathing. A tormented soul of which a new demon is born. You join their ranks. You become one of the shadow people yourself. How should I fight them? You should not. You do not. You run away, always. A great power is needed to defeat them. The light that lives within a guardian. Avoiding the shadow people is the best you can do. Try not to draw their attention, which might be difficult the longer you stay here. I mean, we killed one once with a lighthouse, playing as Thomas. How do I survive an attack? If they take over human bodies, how come that didn't happen to me? One of them got to me when I was looking for you. And while the pain left me a bit scarred, at least mentally, I didn't feel much transformed. I do not know. Maybe you were lucky, maybe something saved you. It was not me, as I was still trapped at the time. I used the device that helps me navigate through the dreams. Maybe that was it. But I think it took it badly. I know very little about human devices and machinery. However, if there was something, a layer between your mind and your body, it could have worked as a shield of sorts. Not a perfect shield. I think the attack took a part of me. Some memories? I'm not sure. No human device can fully protect you. Even if you were not taken, a small part of you was lost. Yet another reason to avoid the shadow people. You said you knew my brother. To a certain degree, I did attempt to protect him from harm. Sadly, I have failed. A guardian's presence is not a guarantee of safety, as much as I wish that it was not the case. I had provided him with the light to fend off the demons, the shadow people, which he managed to do. He was safe. But then he foolishly returned. Oh, so the lighthouse was her, and I could not save him in time. And this is what happened to him? He was taken over by shadow people? It is more complicated than that. Okay, so what happened to him? How did he die? He was almost taken over. They did attempt to do it, and they practically accomplished their wicked deed. However, something had happened. Something had happened, more complicated. Why are you not telling me everything? Why do you just beat around the bush like that? Do you know what happened or not? There are a great deal of things that are as difficult to explain to you as it would be difficult to describe a new color that you cannot see. You have barely grasped the concept of this reality, and now it is sufficient to say that Thomas, as you know, had died, but his mind has stayed behind. His mind remains like an echo, and as such, it cannot be reached. I do not know what state he's in right now, and I do not know exactly where he is located, but I swear I will do everything in my power to help you find him. In my recent playthrough on the channel, I had done the ending where you don't take someone else over, so my own playthrough very specifically tied into this, of him remaining behind. I'm pretty sure that's what we're learning. Whatever that might lead to, whatever might await you there, What happens now? As I promised, I will help you find your brother, or whatever is left of his consciousness. Do not expect to find Thomas as you knew him. The mind detached from its body cannot remain unchanged for long. In addition, he was almost taken by the Shadow People. That leaves a mark. You experienced not even 1/10 of their influence, and you can tell how bad it was. I don't care. I will still find him. I have to. Fair enough. You must prepare yourself for a long and dangerous journey. The echo of your brother remains in this realm. It is probable that you will have to search through several regions to locate him. Aren't you like a supernatural being? Can't you just snap your fingers and take us to my brother? As much as I wish this was the case, the fact of being a guardian makes me neither omnipotent nor all-knowing. I am a part of this dream, Amelia. I must abide by its rules. My control over it is limited, and I do not possess I do not possess powers that would allow me to take us to your brother. Believe me, if it were that simple, I would not waste time here. Alas, it is not. What should I do now then? How do I get to those regions you mentioned? Where do I even start? Fear not. I told you I would help, and I intend to do so. My role here is to not just be not just a guardian, but also a guide to the lost. Listen carefully, Amelia. Your brother has left a trail that you need to follow. Wherever he went, you need to go too. Sooner or later, you will find a trace that leads to him. When you wake up from this dream, you will know where to start looking. What is that? Do not fear. This is a portal of awakening. Step into it, and your dream shall end. Make sure you are ready. Perhaps there is something you wish to ask about first? I cannot guarantee when the next time we see each other will be. We would have went through all of that, including the about tutu. Can you come search with me? Can't you just stay, We could look for my brother together. I could really use someone like you. That flatters me greatly, Amelia. It is nice to hear words like those. It has been a while since I've experienced anyone's company. You're welcome? Alas, I cannot. Just revealing myself to you is already breaking the rules. In normal circumstances, I would have never dared to do so. However, as you know, the circumstances are far from normal. Yes, but you revealed yourself just fine. You broke the rules and nothing happened. So maybe you can go with me after all? This place is dangerous. I can use all the help I can get. In your waking world, you can jump, but can you fly? You have to understand. If I say that I cannot break the rules, it does not mean I do not want to break them, just like you cannot break the rules of gravity. I will help you as much as I can, and I will try to protect you to the best of my abilities. You have my word. I understand. I don't need to go poking this cosmic bear, I'm glad you do. I should go. I see no reason to backtrack or anything. I think we're just good. I was very curious to see the animation for that. The swirling pixelation, very cool. Dream complete. I like the side. When you get through there. Whoa, cool sound. Starting echo is 30. On a first clear, get 1,000. I managed to pick up almost another 1,000. Hell yeah, I'm rich. 1984. That's just kind of a little bit fascinating. Not quite the year of the game, just, very generally interesting year, obviously. Each night brings me closer to finding him. I can feel it. Cool. Well, that was quite a long experience and obviously a very clear, distinct place to cut things off and really sets up a reasonable episodic cycle of spend a little something during the day, explore around the apartment, read up on, the stack of documents, invest in some stats and things, and then visit a new dream world. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I am so excited to see where things are heading next. The story is revealing itself in a very slow but easy to wrangle manner. So far, it's largely details I feel like you kind of already know if you know the series, but being introduced in a new way that ties the story together in a really satisfying and compelling way. Can't wait to see what comes next. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.